One possible solution, outlaw the sale of the equipment which causes the problem. Paul Curran reports.
All I've got to say, if it's too loud, you're too old. That's why.
James Cameron is 18. He's got a $2,000 sound system in his car and he's turning it down for no one.
Music's one of my favourite things, so when it's up loud, I suppose it's better. The louder the better.
Do you ever think about anybody else and that you might be disturbing them?
No. That's their problem if they don't like it. It's my car, they can't tell me what to do.
James's attitude isn't music to the ears of Sally Gibbons. She lives in Earls Court and cars stop at traffic lights outside her bedroom window.
There are occasions in the early hours when I've actually been woken by it. Because they stop at the lights and this noise just blasts out to the extent that it almost shakes the building. It's quite horrific sometimes.
Part of the problem is that sound systems have been coming down in price. You can be a lot louder for a lot less money. More bang bang for your buck. According to today's report from the London Assembly, a third of Londoners find noise from car stereos stressful. But it isn't a priority for local authorities or the police. Some say that must change.
In New York, it's the case that the police now have powers to penalty charge notice and can fine people up to $1,000 if you can hear the car stereo more than 25 feet away from the car.
Ultimately, it's suggested that a ban on the sale of the speakers, the so-called subwoofers, may be the answer. Richie Warren, who makes them, thinks that would be impossible to enforce.
You know, in a Bentley, I think there's an 8 or a 10-inch subwoofer built in. I mean, how would you explain to the guy who drives a Bentley that they're going to have to rip the subwoofer out the back of his car? I don't think he'd be too pleased.
James doesn't see himself as a nuisance, but plenty of others do. Today's report will put more pressure on his lifestyle. Paul Curran, BBC.
Okay, over to you.